What's up, gamers? Welcome back to Project Zomboid. A lot more sorting and shit to be done. But for now, we gotta head out of this city and on to the next city. Was this really a city? Yeah, we just gotta head on to the depot or wherever we're going next. Should be a lot of fun. Fair warning to you guys. If there's pauses in my speech or you hear me aspirating a little bit, I went to the doctor last episode. I talked about that. I got a little bit sick, as you do post doctor visit. I got a tad bit ill. But we're actually in for a decently eventful episode here. I should have taken a nap. We have that tired moodlet. And I came here and I'm like, okay, I have this pistol. I don't use my pistol frequently. I even set down my bag. I think that's why I just did, because my no, I didn't set down my bag. Pull out my crowbar. There was so many zombies here. This is a great example of how I think I'm halfway decent in this game. I even sometimes hop on multiplayer servers. There's a roleplay server I play on. I have a lot of fun. I just walk around with a fucking sledgehammer or great axe or a... it's pretty hard on those like densely populated multiplayer servers to get a base set up. Dude, we're dealing no damage here because of the sleep, and then our character's exhausted. It's a whole thing. They're stacking. This was very troublesome. We're stomping all these guys out. It's a lot of loot, though, so I'm pretty proud of those. And back on the point while we watch me, gather horde after horde and fight them. I play on this multiplayer server, and you get that base up. How I play this, how I play single player is very different from how you can play multiplayer. You could totally be a hoarder theoretically in multiplayer. Let's go over here and nap. I wanted to get away from them and just take a little nap. But you can totally be a little, loot goblin in multiplayer, but you cannot have like this car setup I have and just carry, so much loot with you in a multiplayer setting. It's just not obtainable. What you do is you choose a type of gun. I chose 5.56. Of course you chose 5.56. M16 and every sort of machine gun. And then you choose a type of weapon. I chose long blunt, so crowbars and sledgehammers. We're going to keep moving here, though. I wanted to clear out the zombies, keep them off my back. We're in a modded place, so loot spawns are not the same as they are in the base game. They never will be playing in a space like this, and neither will the zombie spawns. They always, at least with this mod space, I don't know about others. I've been existing in Eerie country for so long I've forgotten what it's like to play Riverside. But for some reason, in comparison to when I play, in on-modded areas, the zombies feel, weirdly put how they're there. And then the buildings and stuff, the loot feels a little bit different, is how I would put it. I think this is just, it has to do with every modder doing it differently, is how I would put it. Because I've played, Little Township's my favorite. That's where we're heading up to make our... Never mind, I won't spoil anything. That's for a later episode, but Little Township's one of my favorite places. And with Eerie Country and with every other modded city, they are not as consistent as the base game ones. I feel like the loot's pretty consistent upon those, but then even across different mod cities that are the same city essentially, or like the same mod pack or the same modder, feels like the loot values are a bit different. Like the city I'm in right now, they're like, presently, I was just playing for like 4 hours or something, chilling because I'm sick, so I got homework to do still. I should probably do that. I'll do that once I'm done with this video. But there's this, how do I explain this? There is this city, and it just has so much food. Like that feels like that's what the majority of things are. Oh, we're finally getting everything sorted away. You gotta love this. I do love this. It's one of my favorite things in the game. Once we got this, it's not done sorting yet, but by the time we get out Eerie Country, it's pretty done and sorted, and it ends up being it's one of my most favorite things I've done in any game ever. No, I've played Kenshi and shit in RimWorld. This, I should just say, like, this, caravan thing is the favorite thing I've done in Zomboid in a long time. Long time because I did have, this Project Zomboid, what do you call it? Little township base that, oh, I had survived 4 months. Little Township's my favorite place in the game. It was pretty awesome. Didn't work out. That's where I have this innate fear of, like, corrupted save files because of updating. And, like, because that happened to me on that 4-month save. I had, like, every stat maxed out and everything. And I was just like, I'm never playing again. And then it was, like, a year and a half till I came back for this. Or, yeah, I think for this. I hadn't played until this. And God, that was, like, build 40 or something insane. Yeah, it was a long ass time. Let's keep clearing this out. I don't know what these are supposed to be really. Because it's like a train depot, but then also this is a like a storage unit. It's super fucking weird. Or they're supposed to all be like garage bays for the employees at the storage depot. A lot of the little places in Eerie Country made sense on a very, like, how do I explain this? On, like, a very, surreal level. What is it we call it now? We call it, it's like, what's the back rooms and stuff? It's not nostalgia. It's on the tip of my tongue. Spaces between spaces, why can I not fucking think of this word? That's insane. Yeah, these nostalgic spaces that are spaces between spaces that don't entirely make sense is kind of what the entire Eerie Country map feels like to me. Like, you know, all the cities are cities, and it's like, oh, this is a bar, but also there's beds above it. Oh, this is a community center, but it's also a theater. What? Like, it feels like a lot of, like an AI art of a city, I guess, is a really good explanation of kind of some of the things I feel about Eerie Country, and that's not clowning on it at all. I love Eerie Country as a map. It feels almost procedurally generated. It feels really good. You know, I would not give up my experience of Eerie Country for anything else. I mean, I've played Raven Creek and stuff. I got fucking mauled to death. This was a great start, and I had a lot of fun in it. Okay, Archie is joining us for this take. Me and him, actually. So I was going to talk about this take. He also wants my food up here. I just spent, like, had to be 10-20 minutes grooming him. Not with my tongue. I'm not some sort of weirdo. He gets these knots in his fur, and sometimes we take scissors to him. I really did like the way to this city. It was a little abandoned city. Like, I don't know. It had, you know, an average amount of loot. I think there was much more to find in it, in the long run. I just didn't end up finding everything I could have found here. Archie, come on. Come on, baby. Oh, you're okay. Yeah. Best part of my videos is right here. Top earner on the channel. Yeah. The breadwinner. Gotta love him. I upload shorts of him. I haven't in a while, but I might upload some more soon. I don't know. They kind of mess with my regular viewership. Like, my regular views go jumpy when I upload videos of him. I love you, baby. Yeah, baby. He's Scrump. His name is Scrump. No, Oh, what is he, Goblin? No. Are you Gremlin or Goblin? I'll have to check. Yeah, there's a lot of houses to loot. Don't sigh at me. This city was interesting, that's for sure. I also, I want to say this is, I don't know, every single house, it felt like the abandoned variant of the Survivor house. So with Survivor houses, there's the burned down one, or story houses. There's burned down one. There's, unique story toilet paper or whatever. Then there's Survivor houses, which are nice. And then there's, like, the abandoned, where, like, it looks like people have partially moved out. And that's what everything is in this town. And honestly, it gives you, like, a cool idea of, like, story building for this town. It'd be a great little roleplay town, because everyone can move into these houses. But then also you wonder why they're all abandoned. Like, personally, in my headcanon, when I was playing, I was on call with my friend. I'm like, I think they had a fucking gas leak, dude. My character's tripping balls. And it was also just like a weird town. It felt like a suburb. I guess, yeah, no, that's a really good explanation of it. There was so many houses, and then there was a big church, a big school, there's a racetrack, or some sort of big mechanic shop to the north, and then like 3-4 stores. There was like a restaurant, a bakery, a couple of clothing stores, a gas station, a salon, stuff like that. Just, it reminds me of a suburb, which is what I thought the town was. These takes are ending up being pretty jumpy. I'm making this house a home. I should probably say that. We're dismantling everything I don't want here. Now, this is not a base. I want to make that very clear. Unless I have some crates here and stuff. But this is not how I do bases. Like, the next base you guys will see, that will be a base. So, do I want to save this? No. This is fine. So the city, right to the north of this, we're going to be basing there. Like, actually basing. And then the next one will be Little Township, and then Louisville. Now, what the fuck? The question is, where in Louisville? It's a give or a take. I might do some sort of big school or something, or it might be as small as an apartment. And those will be our bases. That'll be our end game, as it were. We've got Louisville. We've got a base here. And we've got 3 bases. Or like 3. This is a base. I shouldn't be bullshitting myself. If it has areas to store melee weapons, junk and stuff, it's a base. But point stands. We have 3 bases in Eerie Country, which is, Eerie Country alone is bigger than Louisville, I think. It's decently huge. Then we're going to have one right into the main map, because this is a map extension. We're going to have one right on the main map. And then one to the north of the main map. Then we're going to, right on the main map. Then we're going to have one in Little Township, one in Louisville, and then maybe one in, like, Raven Creek. I don't know. We'll see. I do typically actually build one in every town, whether or not I like it. Like, eventually we're going to make it back to Muldrow, and then there's going to be, the big bunker there. And we'll base there. And then I go to the next place, and I base there. It's not something I really get to dictate if I think about it too hard. I like building bases in every single town. It's good to build bases in every single town. It does slow down my travel, however. So I think my goal with, like, some later towns is going to be not building a base. It's just going to be going in, setting up some sort of little shop, and then looting only the gun store, only the police station, only these little vital areas, and then leaving the rest unlooted, in case I come back during the... This is hypothetical. More than likely, my save is going to get wiped long before this. But let's say into winter, we've run out of food storage wherever I'm doing winter, then the thing to do would be head back to these old towns that I left mostly unlooted and pick up what we can get, and that'll be a good thing to do. And then there'll be store. Oh my god, there's so many zombies always surrounding us, dude. And so I'm gonna leave the majority of these towns not looted in the same way I started in Eerie Country. Because when I originally started Eerie Country, yeah, I fucking looted the absolute shit out of every area of Eerie Country I could find. If we ever pull up the map, I looted all those towns pretty thoroughly. I only left certain areas unlooted. But I think what I want to change about how I do this stuff is to only loot guns and ammo and some melee weapons. I want to leave the town with more I spent. So if I spent 300 rounds of shotgun ammunition looting a town, right? Then I should get at least 300 rounds of shotgun ammunition back. And then whatever ammo I get, or the equivalent of it, a couple shotgun ammo hits 3, so 900 other rounds, stuff like that. And that's the exchange rate I kind of want to work on. It's just getting what I need to get, looting only some vital stores and stuff, and then leaving all the suburban houses unlooted. I don't know how practical that's going to be, how smart that's going to be, but it's going to be something. I love this sorting. We're finally, we're going to spend some time repairing our car. We're going to spend some time taking things out of our truck, putting them back in, excuse me, putting them into the shop, or into the space. We're gonna go back and forth, back and forth. Gosh, I'm tired, dude. Being sick is the worst thing ever. Well, not really. Brass bowl or something. I'd rather not be boiled alive, but I think the point stands. I have all this food and stuff I need to store here. And that's one of my most reassuring things. If I find out I can keep this save going outside of the updates, I don't have it crash, I'm gonna end the take, I'm about to have a coughing fit, then I will keep playing the save even when this character dies, if I can figure out how to keep it going. Then my goal for it will be to, get this character, clear out all the towns, get them a permanent base, and then we can just make other characters once they've died, or you can just make new characters from the menu and leave your old character where they are or something. I'm not sure how that works, but I'd love to experiment with it and see how I can do it to leave these characters where they are, and then go create new ones to go my old bases and stuff. I don't really know. It's kind of nonsense. I kind of don't know what I'm talking about. So, I'm just gonna shut up because I'm a little bit full of shit. I really don't know what I'm talking about, especially since I'm delirious right now. My throat and head are killing me. So I'm just hoping to actually wrap this up. This recording now, hopefully. I'm not unenthusiastic or anything, I promise. I'm just, I don't know. I tore open my fucking mouth. I'm sick as hell. There's a multitude of factors that make it so I'd much rather be playing a bit of video games than doing what I'm doing now. Oh, big ass fucking stretch. Holy cow. There we go. And yeah, let's keep sorting. Half of this shit, if it's made out of metal, we'll have to put it back in our car so we can bring it with us to the next place if we want to build shit out of metal. But I mean, it's always good to stockpile the other shit. The WD-40, all the other stuff. Get some rain barrels up here. Let's make each place a bit self-sufficient before we head out, so we're not coming back to, well, nothing. As we just have to anticipate the power cut and the water cut, which is going to be sooner rather than later. Not that that's what I want to hear or what I want to acknowledge, but it's factual. It fucking sucks. We're going to lose power, which is also why I typically just ignore like food that's not canned and stuff. I mean, we have a lot in our inventories and everything, but it doesn't really matter, as in the long run we're just going to we're gonna get more stuff. We're gonna end up foraging and everything. None of the stuff, I'm stumbling my words. Power's gonna go out, we're gonna lose access to refrigeration other than a generator, and by the time that happens we are going to have to make a commitment to living in a place which I'm almost certain is going to be Little Township. We're going to get the Little Township by the time power goes out, and then that's where I will commit to living more permanently. Other than that, we've got, what? Water and shit. We'll have to learn how to boil water. There's a lot of shit that changes when power goes out. But then also, we don't really ever need water. I gotta hate ADHD paralysis. Usually I don't get it with like a hobby. And this is not being lazy. This is like an actual thing. When, you know, I don't even have to fucking explain that it's an actual thing. I've been accused of being lazy, so that naturally comes out. But usually I'm able to do these videos really easily, homework really easily. Especially now that I've found things I like. I'm not just sitting there doing fucking science or something. Doing my 3D modeling class and dying. But, it is a trouble though. If I'm tired, you know, I'm physically exhausted right now because my body is fighting off whatever I have. You guys know me. I don't take days off from the gym. I go 2 days on, 1 day off. And other than that, I don't take days off. That's my rest day. Every third day I get a rest day. But I take a additional rest day tomorrow. Because I am fucked up. Dude, I am sick. My throat hurts. It's a whole shebang. I don't really want to deal with it. And, yeah. And that has to do also with, like, doctor, you know, is like, oh, you gotta take a week off from lifting. I'm like, 2 days. I'll give you 2 days. Plus, I got Christmas coming up. Thanksgiving just happened. I am blessed by the gods I did not gain weight. My cousin was teasing me because he's like, oh, you're eating normal plates. These are Thanksgiving plates. I'm like, I had fucking 4 plates of gravy covered green beans, mashed potatoes, and turkey. I will not be told that that I am not having 6 plates because they aren't Thanksgiving plates. Me and him go back and forth. It's lovely. But I'm thankful I didn't gain too much weight. I'm still sitting steady at like the range I want to be at. If I say it, I'm going to be like, people are going to calculate good bodybuilder weight for that height. So, yeah, I'm not telling you guys my height because I'm very short. 4'3" type energy. Santa's elves. The Trend Twins, the Mini Pekkas. No, I'm fine. Oh, my chest. I'm secure enough in it. In my height, I don't mind teasing myself about it. But, yeah, no, I didn't gain weight then. And with Christmas coming up, I'm going across the country again. Someday I'll tell the story of me coming back from Boston. It was a really good drive. I got done in 2 days, and it's not a drive you should be able to get done in 2 days. And in 2 days, it was a really good drive. That was like a year ago now. And remembering it, I can look back on it with good memories compared to back then. But, yeah, I'm driving halfway across the country. It's like a 12, 14-hour drive to where I'm going for Christmas, and then we're taking a detour back to go to a different place, as I wanted to check out a place I saw on a travel channel. So that's gonna be something. It's gonna be like 7 days. You know, half of my like Christmas break. We're gonna do that, and then I'll I got shit to do. It'll be fun. We're coming over here. Look at all this. This is what I was talking about before. That's a giant school. Pretty sure that was a church we saw, and then there's all these weird shops. This is what makes me think it's some sort of suburbia or something. So I didn't see a police station. I saw that giant community center, and then there's all these weird liminal. That was the word I was looking for earlier. Like these liminal stores. There's this place, this little doctor's office that's not really a doctor's office. Like, look at that. Like, that is so fucking weird. The layout, like, why is there just a bed in that room? This entire, all of Eerie country kind of feels like a fever dream. It's that very, I don't know. Because this town both looks half finished, like they never finished building it, and then also it looks abandoned, and it's so weird. I don't know what to think about it. Look at this though. This is a cool little racetrack or something. I don't really know what it is. I am, however, going to outro us. Sorry if today has been a little bit dysfunctional. Yeah, I'm tired, a little bit dreary, and once I get to that third or fourth take, is I don't like Indian take after like 3-4 minutes of commitment. Once I get to that like third, fourth take, I end up sounding kind of bleh. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day or whenever you're watching this. Hope you guys come back for more. If not, I hope you enjoyed your time here. I hope to see you guys again next time. If not, that's alright. And then positive affirmations as always. It means the world to me that you guys watch my stuff. I am going to keep putting out new content. I'm going to keep putting out different series on different games and stuff. I hope you guys find the time to enjoy what I put out there. I'm very happy I've gotten to make this content. I'm very happy to continue making content, continue improving content, and continue entertaining you guys. So thank you for your time as always. It means the world to me.